Hey everybody, Thrift Store Hacker back again. We're continuing our work on the e-bike trailer or the e-trailer. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure out a name for it later. I brought everything outside to kind of line it up. As you can see, that bottom bar's definitely got to go. Anyway, let's get the bars that we need cut off of this and kind of get it set up. I'm not going to cut the top piece off today, but we'll work on that as we build the trailer. Well, we got it stripped down. We got the top bar still on there. We cut the bottom bar off. And then kind of save this piece. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but hang on to it. Another thing I noticed is this bar here is a little bit bigger than the top bar. So I realized if I can get behind my lights here, all right, that this fits right on there. This will be really handy to make a slip-in mount for the trailer. I can just connect that small piece of bar to the back of the bike and then have a couple of pins, and then we can hook up to the trailer that way. Next thing I'm going to do is mount up the e-bike's motor controller. And this seemed like a pretty good spot right here. I can make a nice little box for it. To power it temporarily, I'm going to use my secondary battery for the Jetson, which is just like the Dogbone style battery that I made originally, but I added 2 more packs to it. So it should provide enough amperage to get it to work. Next thing I'm going to need is a buck converter. And what this is going to do is drop the voltage from the 36 volts, which is more like 40 volts, down to the 24, more like 26, 28 volts that the electric bike motor is going to run off of. That way we don't fry the controller or the motor. The batteries I'm using is 2 pairs of 3.6 amp hour, basically Ryobi knockoff batteries that I got online. They seem to have a pretty good storage capacity, so they should work pretty good for the project that we're building. Alright, before we hook the electrics up, we need to calibrate the buck converter. Let's plug this in. You'll see on the board it has out and in, positive and negative. So let's plug this into the in. All right. Now we'll add some batteries. Get the voltmeter out and see what we got coming out the other side. Looks like we got about 13 volts, but we can adjust that. Have on the board here, there's 2 little pins that say CC and CV. And CV is the voltage. Oh, turn it the wrong way. Looks like if you turn the screw inward, you go up in voltage. So we're just gonna, slipped off there. These are very small. You're gonna need like a jeweler's screwdriver. There we go. 20 volts. Ah. All right. That looks pretty good. At 26.5 volts. If you see on the other side here, you have 39.7 going in. All right, so now this is ready to attach to the bike. We're just going to plug these in, hopefully. All right, here we go. Smoke or not. Oh, nice click. All right, and we have our controller right here. As you can see, it came on 26.6. Oh, I got the motor hooked up backwards here. We've got to flip the polarity on that. All right, that should be right now. Yep, we got. Here, let me turn this here. All right. So we've mocked up all the electrics here. All we got to do is kind of zip tie everything into place, put them in good spots. This can probably just go right in here. As for the top here, like this whole top piece, I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with it, so I didn't cut it today. But in the next video, we're going to try to hook this up to the bike. We're going to get a nice trailer mount going for it and probably take it out for a little testing. And that's all I have for you today. Until next time, build stuff and have fun.